Welcome back to the Cognac, Tequila, and the Girl Show. It's time to hang out with Rob, Mike, and Dunya. Whatever you don't want to say, they will with no chaser. Take a shot and let's have a drink. Is hashtag squad goals still a thing? Because they are. Let's go.
Welcome back, everybody.
Hello.
Welcome back to Cognac, Tequila, and the Girl. If you're new here, I know there's more new subscribers, which I'm super grateful for. Again, yay, go us and go you guys for liking this. I love it. I'm the girl. This is Tequila. This is Cognac. And thanks for joining us. We are at episode 201. We did our milestone last week. By the time you guys hear this, maybe, happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa, and whatever else is going on, because they're all at the same time this year. I feel like it's a sign or something. And hope you're blessed, stay blessed, and welcome into the new year. This week's episode, we're going to do a episode, I think it started on TikTok, don't quote me because I'm not a TikTok head, where people sit together and they say, we listen, but we don't judge, and they tell things that the other person may or may not know, and they have to say, we listen, we don't judge, so they don't get told what the fuck or whatever else is going to happen. I didn't feel like we could do that as competitive and as ruthless as we can be if need be. So I kind of switched it up a little bit. They obliged me. Thank you, gentlemen. And we're calling this episode, We Listen, But We Do Judge. Just in case. Just being honest, if you're, some people just judge. You're just like, not feeling that, or whatever. So that's what we're doing. It's a new thing for us here on this here podcast. Before we get into it, though, we always ask about our weeks. Tequila, how was your week?
Great intro.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you for that. But my week was indisposed. I had an indisposed week.
That's busy, right?
Indisposed.
Okay. Alright.
So disinclined and unwilling. Am I weak?
Okay. Busy. Don't wonder. Alright, cool. No elaboration? Okay. Alright, Cognac, how was your week?
My week was okay. We got to have Harper Thursday, and then we had last night a slumber party with the girl, obviously. We had to have her Thursday and last night, and then she likes to sing, so we sang Disney songs all night last night. So it was fun time.
Harper's our niece, by the way, if you're new here.
Okay.
Yeah, she stayed over for 2 nights on it.
How was your week?
I was busy. We had somebody that quit. Maybe I'll put that in my we listen, but we do judge. In the middle of the holidays, so super busy. Like, but yeah. I don't know. I need a nap. A nap on the beach. But getting ready for the holidays. That's about it. That was my week. Anyhow, we have 2 segments we do here. Sorry if I'm like over explaining to my counterparts. For the new people,
What the fuck with the girl?
My what the fuck is, so this whole healthcare shooting guy, everybody's like just so appalled that people have his back or think he's attractive. Number one, he's attractive. That's just, I mean, people have eyeballs. Number two, they have his back because we're just watching SNL, like Chris Rock said, drug dealers get shot sometimes. And this person wasn't a nice person. He was investigated for insider trading on healthcare money. So, yeah, we don't have to go, yay, he's dead. But he represents something that a lot of people on both sides that aren't billionaires, oligarchs, should understand. Frustrated with people taking your money every month, thousands and thousands of dollars, and then when you need it to save yourself or a loved one or your child, shit happens. I've seen people get shot for less. Whatever. What the fuck?
What the fuck with the girl? Joking with Cognac.
Okay.
What do you call two chimpanzees that share an Amazon account?
I feel like I heard this. What was it?
Primates.
Primates.
Take that one to the zoo.
Next time I go there, I'll talk to them about it.
I'm totally not judging. I listened to that joke and I did not judge.
Did you come over though?
No, it's all.
I feel like I heard it. I don't know if you said it or I just heard it. Anyhow, let's get into it. We listen, but we do judge. Okay, so I'll go first. Because everyone is probably
came up with it.
No, I didn't. TikTok did.
I meant the opposite.
Yeah, well,
I didn't know we was doing personal shit. I thought we was just gonna listen to scenarios and comment.
Personal?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, no, I'm not talking about you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not talking about him.
That's what.
So let me just go ahead and go first.
Well, the thing is where somebody, like this dude told his wife that he had purposely fucked their computer off to make it real slow and shit. And she'd been struggling for 2 years. She didn't play games and didn't do her schoolwork, thinking that the computer was just ragged, but he purposely fucked it up.
Yes.
Yeah.
If you Google it, yes, that shit, I mean, it's funny and not funny, but no, that's not what I was saying.
I'm saying I rat on myself.
Yeah, I don't either. But my sisters do want to do it to my mom. She doesn't.
No,
She wants to. They want to do it to her, and I said sure, but y'all are gonna want the ones that are gonna get cursed the fuck out. Because I've told my mom I've told her shit she's never heard
known. Yeah, but at this point, yeah,
I'm grown. Anywho, so here's something. So a friend of mine, was telling me about her, and I think we've kind of talked about this. Parents that think they deserve respect, type shit. And she told me the situation. I got real judgmental about it. She said that her father basically called ahead of time to make sure that the parents of his grandkids knew that when it was time to come to their house, that they tell the grandkids to come and say hi and give them hugs, like their grandparents. And, without getting into it, I just think that's fucking weird. Like, I wouldn't even go over that house. And I'm judging the grandpa and grandma, because I'm sure they discussed it. That shit's weird to me. Like, kids will naturally gravitate to who they gravitate to. To command them to come over and hug you and shit is just weird. especially the kids that they're younger kids that don't even have the understanding of what the hell's going on.
Yeah, I had to do that shit, and I was scared of old people.
I did not judge.
I was like 6. We came to Texas, and it was my first time meeting my grandmother. Didn't have to hug my grandfather, but all the kids had to stand in line and give her a hug. I mean, that was my first and last time meeting her. She was not my mom's mother, but she was Grandma Minnie. You know, yeah, I was scared in the month because I wasn't used to being around old people.
There's no old people in Arizona?
Not in my circle.
Yeah.
That I engaged with you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Can I intervene on that? Because I have two scenarios.
Intervene? We don't need an intervention.
Well, no,
do you want to interject?
Interject.
Oh, okay. I'm listening. I don't judge grammar. I do.
Yeah. Sorry, interject. Two scenarios. So I took somebody to school, and she initiated the thank you for bringing me, and then came and kissed me right on the cheek, and then went into the school. But then today when she left, she didn't do that. She was going back home, and then her mother said, you're not going to give your uncle kisses and hugs?" So, you know what I mean? She did it on her own at one point, but didn't do it.
Yeah, these are kids, like I just said.
I know, but
you
just said, like, to make them do that.
Yeah. Okay.
So
that's.
Do you think she made her do that?
No, she. Number one, she was tired and needed a nap, so she probably just forgot. But you didn't say, "Hey, you better come over here." You know, that's the difference. Yeah, there's sometimes I walk in the house and I'm like, Harper.
Yeah. Okay.
And she's like, "Oh, hi, Aunt."
I didn't
because she's busy. Well, you basically told it because you just said she was over for 2 days. I mean, our listeners are.
I know. I'm trying to play cool.
I'm listening and not judging. Anyways, I don't like that. I don't have children, but if somebody called me and said, make sure before you come over here, your kids do this, we're just not coming. So that's that.
You get blindsided on all stuff like that, even as an adult. So.
Okay. So what's something you've heard and judged about Cognac?
Me? Something I heard about and judged is, I guess I'm judgmental on
everything.
No, people that complain about finances but do the most ridiculous stuff, and you can't. And then I become judgmental. And why are you doing it? Then, like, why are you doing that? And then they put it back on me, basically. I mean,
people shouldn't even talk about their finances.
That's my point. But I'm judgmental on it.
Like,
why are you coming to me but don't want to hear my answer for that?
Okay, well, I'm just, you have to put it in general, so I'm talking in general, as in, people should not talk about their finances that aren't living in the same house anyways. Judging you. What's something you've heard, and Tequila says he doesn't judge. What's something you've heard and went, Well, that's what you call it.
So, I think this dude at work, his girlfriend was calling up to work, trying to conduct his business. He was sick or some shit. And she was calling, trying to make a connection and trying to get dictations on what we should do and how we should respond to her sickness. But she don't work for us.
I'm judging.
Yeah.
Tequila's not judging. He just said, but I'm judging.
Yeah.
That is crazy.
I'm not dealing with that at all. So my judgment is why is he dealing with that?
You were judging him.
Yeah. I'm not dealing with that person.
That's weird, but he probably told her to do it.
No, he was. I think. Now I think about it, he was at work. He came to work. Yeah, he came to work sick. She said that he had COVID, that he tested for COVID, but he didn't want to miss work because still, if you call and say you got COVID, it's automatic 5 days off. You just quarantine for 5 days and then come back. You don't even have to retest or anything. So he didn't want to miss those 5 days. But she felt like he should have stayed at home. So she was calling saying that he had COVID.
I'm judging you too. Number one, if you don't work there, why are you calling there? Unless somebody's incapacitated in the hospital or in jail, and still let the workplace figure that out. That's weird.
I have COVID.
Yeah,
I can't make it go work.
That's weird shit. Don't do that on my behalf, please.
And you know, just say it. That's just one of many cases where the spouse has stood up for stood up for the husband, and I just don't understand that.
With work-related things.
Work-related things, yeah.
Okay, because I'm gonna stand up. But yeah. If she's not employed there, what is she calling the number for?
Yeah, I see it. I can damn near see if that's the kid was a kid, they just start working, just enter the workforce. But I really don't even see it then, because the kid need to learn how to speak up for themselves and follow the company guidelines. Bitch, you don't know the guidelines and shit, our policy. You signed the handbook.
Not the bitch. I'm not judging you.
Well, because sometimes they get testy because they don't get the response because they not receive. You know, they think the company gonna be, oh, thank you for calling with this.
You just fucked up our whole life.
Yeah.
Funny story.
She was a bitch.
Funny story. Long time ago, restaurant business. I had a kid that worked for us, and he used to get high all the time. I knew him better than apparently his parents did, because they always needed a ride home, so on and so forth. I go, man, my car's going to smell like weed, yada yada. But long story short, his parents did call up one time, and I was like, he doesn't need to come in, don't worry. And they told up the phone on his parents.
That's different.
I said,
he's a kid.
I just said, yeah, he doesn't need to come in.
Click. That's good. Yeah, the grown adults need to be able to call themselves.
I wasn't even old.
Does the company pay if you have to stay home with COVID or no? Oh, so he was trying to get that bread, and she was fucking up the bread and everybody else's bread too, because that's a ripple effect. Yeah, she a hoe, judging you.
Yep.
Yeah, don't like that. I've had people show up with their man at where I work, asking for applications for them. That has happened more than once, and I'm just like, what? I've had them call and say, yeah, my husband applied there 3 days. I'm like, yeah, that is weird too. Time to rethink things.
Yeah, I'm like, look, man. You don't want him to work here because we very opinionated here. And right now, what you call him, we not gonna hurt him.
Yeah, right.
I mean, you can fill out the application and you real thorough.
Yeah.
You know, you got a good backup game, follow up game.
Yeah.
Which do you want to work?
Which reminds me, what he just said I didn't tell either of you this. So, again, we're short a person in the office, and this woman called yesterday or Thursday and asked for the person that put out the ad. And I said, they're not here right now. You want to leave a voicemail? Well, I left a voicemail for him. Do you think he's going to call me back? I'm automatically judging you in general, period, point blank. Like, to you, this is going to be your boss. And you're asking me, who also answered the phone, which will be your job, is he going to call me back? That's not going to work. And I know who your boss is. and if that's your attitude before being hired, good luck. Yeah, I said, right, so you can just leave him another one, and I'll tell him you called. And then when said boss came back, I said such and such called, I did this, or whatever, and I said, yeah, I didn't like her voice. So I judged her just for her voice and her attitude. So.
Your attitude defines your altitude.
Yeah. Well, does it?
Yeah. It does define how high you would go in most situations.
So, my attitude's real bad. So,
are you elevating?
I'm always elevated. I'm the highest elevated.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, maybe you define that old saying. You defy that old saying. Because it's a very old saying.
What year
I think it ties to pilots. It's a real, like you fly airplanes, the attitude defines your altitude. That's where it comes from. So, yeah, you defy that. Good shit.
My attitude's high, my altitude's high, and my aptitude is high.
Okay.
Attitude, altitude, and aptitude.
And longitude.
That's me.
Longitude.
No, that didn't even start with an A. See, I'm judging you again. You just tried to throw yourself in and you didn't have an A. Or look at you.
Oh.
Look at you.
Longitude.
Look at you.
I was throwing in there. We're going to finish it out.
Oh,
So you don't have a bad attitude.
I have an attitude.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's bad. Some people call it bad. I just said I have an attitude.
Oh, don't sound like a bad one.
Oh,
If you elevate.
okay. Well, thank you. Appreciate the compliment.
Some people just don't want to hear what they need to be heard. What need to be heard.
Uh,
And they equated that as having somebody having a bad attitude.
Thank you. Or are judgmental.
It's not a bad attitude if
Yeah.
somebody just speaking on what it be spoke on.
Yeah.
A lot of people have bad
Like
attitudes.
kids.
A lot of people have bad attitudes because they don't speak on what need to be spoken on.
That's
They
very true.
play yes men and shit like that, and that's the bad attitude. But always agreeing and never standing up speaking up, that's a bad attitude, and those people don't elevate as high as they want to.
Testify. Thank you for the word. Yeah, I've been told by people who I love, and I think they love me. I'm just judgmental. No, I don't think I'm judgmental. I just think you told me this about this person, so I'm gonna feel some type of way when you defend said person, or throw me under the bus for said person. I don't know. Maybe I am, but I don't care. I've heard it, and the people that have called me that, I'm just okay. Nobody that I thought was on a high altitude or aptitude told me I had a judgmental attitude.
Or another alternative.
What are you just thinking of a word?
You,
What the fuck?
you got no
Oh Lord. Anywho, is there something that you or heard or were judgmental about?
Yes. Sorry. Anyway,
The drones coming from Jersey.
maybe
It's a bad ass bro.
they get altitude.
Yeah. Okay.
There you go.
You got a a check.
Free rev. Free rev for you. About to blow his engine out. That'd be fun. Anyways,
Don't be judgmental.
you're about to blow his engine out. There's my judgmental. Ain't gonna be sad when parts cost and they're not coming in.
Yeah.
There's my judgmental on the motorbike. And I'm wearing the shirt. Harley shirt.
Do you have another one? Tequila?
Oh, wrong, not wrong.
Oh, I thought that was his.
I made one all along.
He did the dump to
Yeah, I made one
for
on
Harley
the spot.
Davidson.
So Raw mentioned the lady saying you don't have no lawn. And I'll be reading those comments, and this comment I read, and I actually responded. I usually just hit like and give them a thumbs up or some shit. They was
He's a
like,
subscriber.
they was like, that lady just doing her job. All the person had to do is open the door. No, the fuck she did. The fuck. So when she got her job, when she applied to be a census taker, I'm pretty sure they told her 85%, whatever the percentage is of your job, you'll be going around knocking on people's doors, soliciting, trying to get them to fill out these forms. And they probably gave her some training because not everybody gonna open their door. Some people gonna respond rudely and stuff like that. That's a part of her job. It ain't my job as an American to open my door to everybody that knock on that motherfucker. I don't ever have to open my door, and I don't. You can knock at my door all motherfucking day. I'll sit there and I'll look at your ass. Why you not? I'll get my DoorDash delivery and pick it up and still don't acknowledge it.
He's company here.
Yeah. It ain't our job to open our doors. I mean, it's her job to knock on the door. If somebody open it, good for her. She will have a successful encounter.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
She didn't get spit on or some shit. But
Honestly, I'm still waiting for Tequila to post the follow-up about our lawn is gorgeous. The most gorgeous lawn she's ever seen. You know, like, you don't open your doors for Jehovah's Witnesses. Don't tell me I need to open it for the census. And I let her knock. I let her knock and knock and knock and knock and knock. You know, you guys saw my interaction. That lady was there for probably a good 20 minutes knocking before I even replied because I finally said, "What the fuck?"
We both had the flu.
What the fuck?
Like we were.
I don't even know what the fuck. I don't care if I was.
No, we weren't.
I don't care if I was counting the hairs on my coochie. If I don't want to fucking answer the door, I'm not answering the door. Like I'm not answering the door.
there it is.
That's that. I don't care what I'm doing. She knocked for almost 20 minutes before I snapped. Mind you, I knew this lady. I met this woman. I invited her into our home the previous year. So she didn't stand in the rain. Well, my reaction was warranted and it could have been worse. Denise could have been in the lawn. So,
damn.
I don't really care about what your comments are. I'm judging you. Now, put that on that. It's shit.
Yeah, so you know, on this thing right here, what we're doing, you know, it's just I think people need to check their expectations of other people.
Yeah.
You know. I mean, it's good to have high expectations. I have high expectations, but I don't expect nothing from nobody.
Me either.
Other than respect. And I don't expect respect, but I'm gonna respect you, and with hopes that I get it in return. But if I don't get it in return, then we got an issue. But in most cases, I'm gonna respect everybody. The best of my ability.
Yeah. Yeah, that's growth. I'm getting there. I'm trying to get to that altitude. I don't respect it.
I heard once you get to a certain level, you're just set in your ways.
No, I'm not setting my ways. I'm not setting my ways.
There's not a cutoff for that?
No. I don't think that there should ever be a cutoff.
There shouldn't be.
Yeah.
But They would say one day.
I got certain ways that I'm set in. I wouldn't say that it's set in ways that I just have certain principles that I ain't gonna be in for no motherfucking
That's
and they can call it set in my ways or whatever, but it's like
that's the point.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So, I'm not judgmental, but I don't agree with blue hair or something like that.
But I also don't care about being judgmental.
Yeah, I'm not judgmental. It ain't even no but. It is what it is.
So we're reverting back to not being judgmental, or
He
more
says
than-
he's
I
not.
never-
He
I-
says he's
I
not.
never said
He
I
said
was
he's
judgmental.
judgmental.
Yeah, I never
You know,
said
that's
I
why I
was
said
judgmental.
when you go, he changed it. I just use the word judge because, I posted something today where it's like I can't, or and I sent it to you guys. I think actually.
I've been judged.
I cannot
before.
judge,
know
but
how
I mean,
feel.
but my face is going to tell you what I'm thinking anyway. So
Yeah, that's true. But if you hear somebody like on the phone and they tell you something, they can't see your face. Unless you're on FaceTime.
okay, but thank you. Ooh, the world of knowledge here. Ooh, the more you know.
I was just saying.
Yeah.
But you,
Mhm.
yeah, so. Yeah.
I don't care. What'd you say? You've been judged?
Yeah, I've been judged, so I don't judge. It's a horrible feeling, in my opinion, to be judged.
Everybody's judged
That's
daily.
what I'm saying. Daily. It could be the way somebody looks at you.
Everybody not judged daily. I mean, confrontational, like in your face, judge. Motherfucker might judge you behind your back. You can accept that judgment behind your back if you want to. But if a motherfucker ain't in your face telling you about yourself, you go through that every day? Somebody in your face telling you about yourself every day?
I do.
Oh, yes.
I do.
Well,
Yes.
I'm not
I'm
dealing with that shit. I'm not tolerating that shit. That's horrible. That's a miserable life. But that shit.
Just kidding. I don't. I just get to judging back.
Well, I mean, yeah. And the rebuttal was a rebuttal back. So there's that.
And what people do behind your back, that's between them and your back.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if I know the person, like for instance, if I know the person, they walk in and their shoes are buttoned, I may not say anything, but I'm judging with my eyes. Then if they ask me, what do you think about my outfit? I'm going to go, well, I think those shoes are whack. So I'm judging, right?
Yeah. Correct.
You're not. You just give me your opinion on they shouldn't.
Okay, well, thank you. So I'm opinionated.
Yeah.
Everybody needs to just change from calling me judgmental to opinionated.
Yeah, judging is like
That,
making a defined statement, you know, having an
Those shoes
opinion
are trash.
and having a judgment is different.
Yeah.
yeah.
You know, in my opinion.
I get what you're saying, but I'm going with the TikTok. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. The definition is
I'm
like,
opinionated like a motherfucker. That's what my opinions. I got a lot of opinions.
I'm just going with the TikTok. I know what you mean.
Yeah.
The actual definition, sitting in front of the judge
Yeah.
or a doctor or something, or because doctors be judgmental too. God, dog, don't be judgmental. I appreciate you, doctors. But yeah. Oh, you do that? Oh, okay. Well, you know that's bad.
They try not to.
You know that's bad for you.
They try not to. Yeah, they're like,
maybe,
how many,
you.
and everybody lies. How many times do you smoke a day? Okay. And you can tell them 3 cigarettes, they're going to put it at 10 a day, right? So,
Yeah.
well,
Yeah, if you ask me my opinion, I'm going to give it.
Sometimes I give it without being asked, so maybe
Not all the time. Sometimes I just be quiet, though. I don't even want to open that door and engage. I just...
Here's the deal with me. Don't tell me some stupid shit that you know is stupid, and don't expect my answer. And if my answer sounds judgmental to you, oh well. Sorry.
at this point, we're just profiling people.
Yeah, you told me that motherfucker was raggedy.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm asking you, why am I still talking about this raggedy motherfucker?
Mm-hmm.
Motherfucker just get mad because you don't agree with them.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not a yes man, yes woman, yes they, them, yes dog. I'm not a yes any of those things.
You know, just what doesn't make sense don't make sense most of the
Never
time.
have done.
There's that.
Mm.
But there's a lot of people that, like you said, don't want to hear that. They don't want to hear it, and they think you're being argumentative. And then even when you step out of the conversation, then they talk shit about you to other people.
Yeah.
So,
Well, but that's their business. Mm. I'm sorry. I'm opinionated on a lot of things. Here's an opinion I have. I think women that are desperate for male attention are gross.
I feel the same way about men that are.
Desperate for women's attention?
Yes.
Yeah.
I agree.
And yeah, okay, I just say it because I see it more with women. Yeah. Desperation for attention from the opposite sex is gross. Opposite or same sex, really, actually.
Men do weird shit. The women don't even recognize it. Men do weird shit for females' attention.
Like what? Flap their peacock feathers?
What?
Oh, peacocks. Do you know the peacocks? The men are the prettiest.
That's what the prettiest birds, yeah.
They do weird, like you, most, like they bully people. They do all kind of stupid shit for think they can want attention. Bullies, slap you on the ass, or slap you on the ass. The female. Walk around with their shirts unbuttoned, oil down.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you know what
Looking
I'm
at
saying?
Scarface. Miami.
McNuggets.
Yeah.
I mean,
McNuggets.
you treat her to a 40 piece.
That's weird shit.
That's what I'm saying. If you take a motherfucker to eat, you take him to eat.
Oh my god. Lord.
How much attention you getting with feeding them McNuggets?
A lot.
Depends if they like the McDonald's.
McNuggets.
Okay, McDonald's, I'm judging you. You're full of snitches.
Oh, going back to that.
Just saying.
Yeah.
You know. I don't want another Mac fry.
Going back to what you said, never mind. I'll leave it alone.
What did I say?
Nothing.
What did I say so I can judge you? Go ahead.
Nothing. No, about the guy, the
His name is Luigi. Put some
Okay.
respect on his name. Uh-huh.
No, I said the only thing I don't agree with is an defending murder. That's all.
A what?
Like an assassination, definite.
I get.
You know what I mean?
Okay,
that's
so
all.
so again, I'm
Defending.
I have an
That's all.
opinion on that. Right. There's a million people that couldn't defend themselves that paid United Healthcare a lot of money.
Yeah.
And back in the day, you know, here's my opinion on something. Really.
Why are you
quick.
trying to get me killed? Because
No.
you put
For
me,
what?
You put me on that.
Anywho, that was Judge. I don't know if you guys saw my face. That was a Judge. You know, back in the day, when people had kings and queens and things like that, and you know, we're in America. Our kings and queens are billionaires.
I agree.
Yeah, they don't have titles. They're billionaires, etc., etc., etc. Right. When the people were unhappy, a bullet in the back, that would have been nice. They used to stomp you out. They used to
Behead you.
spread you out, whatever. And I think that's part of the problem here is we're not united. And they don't want us to be united here. They want this class and this class. And they have successfully done that because if people would get off the fucking dumb Trump train or the dumb liberal train or whatever trains you're on, if we all united on just simple things that actually matter, like healthcare and homelessness and children and those things, we are the greater together.
Of course.
But yeah, we've got a bunch of billionaires running us.
How different is
Separated is better for them. Because money
MAGA?
doesn't matter
Of course.
over numbers.
Of course.
How different is Maganoli, whatever his name is, Luigi? How different is he from the ex-military dude choking out the dude on the subway and getting away?
Yeah. Or Dylan Roof. What was that? Dylan Roof, who's verbatim said, yes, I'm a white supremacist, and he was targeting shooting black people. And he didn't get nothing. Well, let's Google that guy. But he's got a terrorist. This guy's got a terrorist charge for shooting some random dude in the back.
You know, I don't got no opinion on it, but at least he got the right person, I guess. At least he got his target, what I'm saying. At least he ain't shoot the wrong person. At least he did his research and knew who he was going after.
Yeah.
And the court's gonna deal with it. You know what I'm saying? So
I mean, I'm gonna let it play out. There's a whole lot of things that have run in my mind on this dude.
at least he ain't get the
I
secretary.
don't know.
At least he ain't get the administrator.
He could be being set up.
Yeah, could be.
He could have got caught at McDonald's because he was on his way to somebody else. Nobody knows. We'll see. All I'm saying is, yeah. Sorry to that family.
I haven't watched Saturday Night Live yet.
George Floyd had kids too.
But niggas get
Breonna
shot every
Taylor had
niggas
kids
get
too.
shot every day, B.
Yeah.
If y'all ever watched the movie Paid in Full. Niggas get
Abraham Lincoln had kids too, right? Like, I don't know.
John F. Kennedy.
Yeah, there's a lot of people that have kids who do terrible things. Yeah, I don't know. Seems like a big distraction and a pretty package.
Well,
For what's coming, guys.
this is why we always say if we agree to disagree, we still did this for 201 episodes. So there's that accomplishment.
I don't know. I'm about to be super judgmental and opinionated come January 6th. So we'll see. We'll see. Anyway, does anybody else have any other ones they want to add?
I got something on that. Agree to disagree comment. That phrase.
You have an opinion?
Yeah.
Or a judgment?
Yeah. Just an opinion. Certain things, you know, if we don't agree, it's gonna be defining. Yeah, some things we don't agree to disagree. Some things that shit don't work with. You know what I'm saying? Some shit that shit don't work with.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah.
Like earlier, my mom told me, "You like stuffed bell peppers?" And I go, "Mom, I don't like bell peppers. I've told you this." I go, "You keep telling me all these childhood recipes you used to make. You put bell peppers in them, and I'm telling you didn't. You didn't put bell peppers in the chicken and dumplings." Well, I say I did, and I go, "So I guess we'll just have to keep agreeing to disagree. Those are bell peppers. That's a taste, a preference. Morals and dignity and a lot of things are just not an agree to disagree thing."
Yeah.
So yeah, I agree with that. That's what you said. You can keep continuing. Sorry, I was giving a latter example of agreeing to disagree. Your shoes are ugly. We can agree to disagree.
Oh, I might agree with you. They ugly, but I bought these shoes for one outfit, and now I gotta get my money. I gotta wear these motherfuckers. I ain't gonna wear that outfit all the time, but I need to get the workout these shoes.
Yeah.
Depends on what type of shoes they are.
Yeah, I was gonna say
That's
these
an-
are my
that's-
gyms.
that's-
These are my gyms.
Yeah.
That's an agree to disagree.
Yeah.
Your shoes are racist.
No, I agree
Is
with
not an
you.
agree to disagree. As in your shoes have swastikas on them. That's not an agree to disagree.
I might agree. Yeah, I know these shoes ugly. You're right. But I still gotta get that work out of them.
You gonna buy me a new pair? It's Christmas coming up, Hanukkah. Buy me a new pair.
Anyhow, let's get into our next segment. Whose turn is it? Yours, right?
It's my turn.
Alright. I feel like my...
Third segment of the meeting where we tell you 3,000 things about us using this magnificent book titled 3,000 Questions About Me. Me being Tequila, him being Cognac, she being the girl. This evening it's on me. I'm going to randomly select a question and ask it. 23. In honor of the great Michael Jordan.
Agree to disagree. I'm just kidding.
All right.
I fucks with Michael Jordan.
What is your most marked characteristic?
Knows what?
Marked characteristic. I don't know what that means.
Me either, but
Mark.
I'm trying to get to 23.
Like somebody
Marked.
says that's your best. Somebody else
I ain't
says
no Mark. No, I'm sorry. That's good.
Mark is.
Yeah.
You're
Marked characteristic. What if somebody says the most about you?
Yeah.
Oh, Lord. That I'm judgmental.
Yeah, I'm judgmental about myself. Damn.
I'm quiet. That's my most marked. Antisocial. I'm an introvert.
Yours?
Me? I'm nice.
Okay.
That's what most people tell me. Or I'm punctual. Close to.
I don't know. I don't know what people think about me. That I'm black. That's about it. Alright, let me check and see if you know who is available to answer this question. I don't know what he'll think his marked
Oh
characteristic
God,
is.
this isn't great for him. Because
Let's see.
Can you put him on speaker?
Yes.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi, everyone.
Hello.
Hey.
Welcome back to Cognac and Tequila and the Girl.
Yes, yes.
Oh my goodness. You sound like you're at the disco.
Well, I was watching Phantom of the Opera.
Oh, wow. Were you playing the piano too?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Are you ready for your question?
Is that what you guys called me for?
Oh my gosh, you know what we call you. You asked me to call you.
Okay. Maybe one of these days I'll come in person.
I told you to come in person.
Just take me live.
Okay. Well then come.
Up alive.
Next week then. Come next Saturday. We'll call it Pop Alive.
Alright.
Alright, ready?
Yes.
What is your most marked characteristic?
I didn't understand the question.
Okay. It means what is your most marked characteristic as in what do you think people most think of when they see you or talk about you?
Well, there are many things.
Oh my gosh, the most.
One thing that only certain people notice it,
Okay.
and it has a name.
Okay.
I call him Behu's Khan.
Okay.
That's what it is. So you guys go and figure out what it is now.
No, we wouldn't know. Is it your mustache?
What?
Is it your mustache?
No. A mustache?
Hmm.
No.
Okay.
to travel south.
Well, I'm south enough.
Where's Robert?
He's right here.
I'm right here.
I don't hear him, so he sounds like he's asleep.
Oh,
But he knows. Perhaps he can put it in a nicer way.
say it again?
Say it again, then.
I said perhaps Robert can translate.
Okay, say the word again then.
The name is Behruz Khan.
Behruz Khan,
Yes.
the king of the stolen. No,
What?
the king of the. Is it the king of the stolen? Or where they hid the chest?
Well, let me put it this way. Let's change it. Yeah, I think most people, they notice my hair and my mustache.
That's what I said. Your mustache.
And I do admire my mustache.
You admire your own mustache?
Absolutely.
Every day?
Otherwise, I wouldn't be growing it.
Yeah, it is. It's a good mustache.
It is a good
Yeah,
mustache.
the
Very
hair,
sexy, very clean.
very sexy and very clean, y'all.
Yes.
Okay, the hair. You admire your hair?
Yeah, that silver color. The shake and the wind. You know,
Oh my God! Not in the wind.
You gray fox, you.
the wind just blows.
Oh,
my
okay.
hair in the sun.
Oh my gosh. Okay, cool. Well, thank you.
That's all you guys want
Yeah,
to know?
that's it. We'll see you next week, and we'll see you next week in
Do you know
person.
where the chest is?
What, Robert?
The chest.
One cognac?
The treasure chest. Do you know where it is?
Yes.
It's in his mustache.
You guys have a good evening.
You too.
You too,
We'll
thank
see you
you.
next week for Papa Live.
Sounds good.
All right. Love you.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Anyways, thank you guys for joining us. We'll be back next week. Hope you guys have a wonderful holiday season. And let's kick it with New Year. Love you. Bye.
Love y'all.
That's it for this week's episode of Cognac, Tequila, and the Girl. Be sure to like, follow, and subscribe on your favorite podcast app. As always, we'd love to hear your feedback. Follow us on all the social medias. Leave your comments and reviews. Until next week, keep safe and keep your squad close. Thanks for hanging out.